Good afternoon, everybody. Hello, Chris, my friend. How are you? Are you working today, Chris? Chris, my friend, are you at work today? I'm smoking welcome cake this afternoon. Hello, Chris. Can any can can you guys hear me there? Can you guys hear me? Hello. How are you, Chris? Chris, I see your comments, but great, great. Are you working today, Chris? Oh, don't worry. We will make up that for a second. Nice. No work. To be as a girlfriend is always a fantastic time. What are you smoking today? I'm smoking a Balkan cake. Don't have much left of it, but so I don't smoke it so often. Hello, uncle, my friend. How are you? Chris, might be Latakia. I think Latakia will be a fantastic one. I'm always good, uncle, my friend. Thank you. I'm glad. I see now. I read your comment wrong. Sorry. I'm glad that you are a good. I'm glad that you are good, my friend. How's the weather there? Here it's bad. Solani mystery. I do not know that blend, but sounds nice. Blue Sky 25. Nice. It's now 10 Celsius here, if I'm not mistaken. So it is a bit on the chilly side. But I think it's because of all the rain. Hello Francisco, my friend, how are you? I also must be my friend. Sweet aromatic. That sounds nice. That sounds nice. Smoking a Balkan cake. Um, all natural taste. It almost tastes like apricot. 26 degrees. Is that Celsius or Fahrenheit, Chris? If 26 degrees is that's Celsius, man, that's a bit not too cold and not too warm. Just Celsius. 26 Celsius is nice. It's not too hot and it's not too warm. Just between. Hello, Justin, my friend. How are you? Just give me 2 seconds. These two cats try to murder each other. Go, 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 go. Kom maar af hiervoor. I'm back. Those two cats are very jealous from one another. And so, come. And so Pepper, he wants to be with me with a video. Say hello. And the other cat also wants to be here while I light my pipe. So it just loves the smell of the tobacco. But these two cats can't stand each other. When they see each other, man, you just see a hair fly. Yes, Francisco, we forgot about yesterday's call. I totally forgot about that as well. Sorry about that. You must get the cat, Chris, my friend. Pepper, you do not understand English, but you do understand Afrikaans. Sometimes, if you want to hear. No apologies, I apologize as well. Mika? Nee. Pepper? Nee. Ja. Baby cat, what? Cloudy. Wonderful. I love cats. Now this new cat is going to give me a call. Mika? Can you hear these two cats? Meowing and growling to one another. Yes, let's do another day, my friend. Great. Yes, cats can get old, and they have fabulous friends. And they have a mind of their own. Yeah, both of these cats love the smell of the tobacco. But there's a problem, on one hand, because they are so jealous. Both these cats are rescue cats. And so they grew up defending themselves. And now they can't stand one another. And now both of them want to be here while I smoke my pipe. And they are so jealous about that. No, I don't think I'm going to show the fight. If they fight, I usually stop them before one gets hurt. Justin, I'm smoking today my Yuba. It's a blend a guy here in South Africa make. It's a Balkan cake. It's a nice tobacco. Adelaide, yeah, man, that just sounds nice. Yeah. It's fine, Francisco. Enjoy your supper or your dinner. I want to show you guys something, but I'm going to wait till Francisco is back. I think he's really going to appreciate it because he has a love for the military and so on. So I'm going to wait for him. Then I want to show you guys something. I still want to mix the tequila with some aromatic. So that sounds interesting. Hello, Yusuf, my friend. How are you? Yeah, it's cold here. Oh, interesting. You like that tobacco. I made a video today uh, with my scripture reading Sunday. In the end of the video, I showed some maybe rains we got not last week, the week before that, and still getting close to that type of rain. If Chris is here, I want to show you guys something special. I have something special planned today. Hi, Mia. Zoals excuus. 208 videos. That's a lot of videos. So how's everyone day so far? Me and Justin had a lovely call earlier today. I really enjoyed the call. It was fantastic. Thank you, Justin. I'm glad you enjoyed, my friend. It was fantastic. Chris, what type of the Peterson tobacco can you get there, if I might ask? Here we only can get 8 types of Peterson. Interesting, Duncan. Yes, food check is a word. Everyone here understand what it means. Even the dogs there understand the word food check. Oh, nice, man. Nice. Sherlock Holmes we do not get here. But early morning pipe, nightcap, my mixer 965, sweet cologne, concierge choice, luxury blend, university flake, and Irish cask. That is the three Peters and tobacco we get here. Yeah, Yusuf. Royal yacht we don't get here, and Elizabeth sadly we do not get them here as well. Man, I just love this pipe. One of my favorite pipes. I must try that. I think I know what my tobacconist is going to tell me, but I it's worth a try, eh? It's worth a try. Interesting, Yusuf. We must talk. Interesting. Yes, the worst you can say is no, but I see Yusuf said there near him is a place that do have the Peterson Deluxe Navy Rolls. Um, so that can be a good thing. I'm not quite sure, Duncan. Oh, 160 kilometer. Yusuf, my friend. For us, 160 kilometers is far apart. But for the people in USA and so on, 160 kilometers is just around the corner for them. So it is near. Thank you, Yusuf. I really appreciate that. I wonder, is Francisco back yet? Francisco, if you are back, just say hello or something. Um, the last pipe I purchased um, is the red pipe I smoked during my video today with scripture reading. And that's the last pipe I purchased, and I purchased that pipe beginning of this year. A cup of cowboy coffee. So nearly 6 or 6. That's a beautiful pipe. I must say that the red pipe I smoked earlier today, it looks like the 7L, I think the 7L 686, the red one. It looks 100% complete like that pipe, even with S logo on it and everything. But it's not really a 7L. Someone said it were factory faults. They throw out And then I cannot sell it like a 7L, but it's a half 7L because it has a fault on it, something like that. But it's a fantastic smoker. I wonder if Francisco is going to attend again. I want to begin showing you special things. That's good, Uncle. You must show some pictures um, how you make the pipes and so on. That's really interesting. Maybe making a video where you show to make a pipe or something. That can be really interesting. Old Peters and Sorghum. Man, that sounds fantastic. Thank you, Justin. I really appreciate it. I wonder if I don't see any comment from Francisco. I don't think he's here yet. I think he's still eating. But that sounds like a beautiful pipe with a silver ring. Thank you, Justin. I just received your message. Jeez, thank you very much. Nice. That sounds fantastic, sir. Duncan. Okay, my friends. Uh, True Peterson myself. That's why I don't use filters. No filters. I did try filters way back, but I don't like filters that much. So I I don't use a filter. Okay. Yeah, so that's sad to say. I do not have a Peterson pipe though. I do have 7L. Okay. Give me one. My friends, give me 1 second. I want to prepare something. Hello. Okay. My friends, This beret I'm wearing were my dad's beret. He fought in the Bush War. No, not Iraqis. Almost Iraqis. Um, my, uh, you guys, Iraqis is the South African Special Force Unit. That's the Iraqis. We call them Iraqis. This beret has the old South African badge on it, and this beret were my dad's beret. My dad was part of the Kufut team in Angola. His team name was Zulu Kilo. So this beret were his beret. My dad were in Kufut, Zulu Kilo. There was there's a different units in Kufut. You call Zulu Mike, Zulu Foxtrot, Zulu Delta, and all of them made part of the one unit Kufut. And my dad were in Zulu Kilo. Um, the Cubans were part of the enemy at that time. Um, so that's why Cuban cigars were illegal as well in South Africa. That's true. Colonials were trained by Cuba. So their fighter jets couldn't lift off because it were extremely warm there. The Cubans Air Force jets overheated in the sky. That's true, but the Cubans jets couldn't really lift off. They overheat. It's extremely hot in Angola. The sand is white. At night you can look through normal binoculars and so on. And there's a song, it's a bamboo song. It goes like this. Wamblandi windy, wamblandi oslonkosi. Saya meio rue. Inarake oslonkosi. Wamblandi windy. Inarake oslonkosi. That means Wambuland sand is ours. The white sand is ours. Now, the war in Angola, so one guy, um, he was part of the um, SWAPO unit. SWAPO were enemy, their general were Sama Joma. Sama Joma killed his own brother in church because his brother were against him. Now, Sama Joma wanted the whole place for himself. So, Sama Joma killed his brother in church. And they, the SWAPO destroyed the villages. They will take pregnant women, cut off their breast, cut out the baby, and put them in a plastic bag. And then they will play soccer with it until the baby is dead. That's what they did to their own people. And what is the guy? And so Angola asks South Africa to come to help them. Um, Chris, I cannot say anything about that. Um, but that's interesting. Let me say that. Now, um, what is the name? Um, my memory just left me. Um, But that's why South Africa were part of in that war. There's a guy. There were different types of enemy forces. MK, FAPLA, SWAPO, um, SANU PF, and there's another guy, but we were not enemy, but he asked us to join them. Um, that's true. He were a great warrior for South Africa. Mugabe, man, that guy is brutal. Yes, it were a great mess. I just try to remember the guy's name. It's not Sama Drama. Sama Drama were Swapo. Um, he, but he was a leader of UNITA. UNITA were with us, and UNITA asked us to come to Angola and help them defend their country. Just forget the general of 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 UNITA. Cubans were part of the whole mess. That's another topic. Nou, nou dat I showed you the food berei, hang on, let me get ready for something else. You should no comment, but interesting. That's true. Okay. And one for the next one. Let me keep my pipe lit. Duncan, do you know what camo is this at? That's interesting, Chris. That will be interesting to read. Thank you. Duncan, Duncan, do you know this camo? I still have some Rhodesian camo somewhere. Can you say what camo it is? I'm 100% sure you do recognize this camo. If you want to. If you don't want to, just say no comment. Almost. This camo. Hello, Mo. Hang on. My friends, Ina Joubert is my mother. So I'm going to speak Afrikaans quickly. My mother is not so very well with English. Hallo ma, ek is bly ma is hierso. Maar weet dis nie 'n boesregte nie. Okay, I just greeted my mother in Afrikaans. Nou, let's come back. This hat is the camo of Kufut. Kufut wear this camo, and in the inside there's orange. The reason for the orange is um, hello Daniel. This pipe is an online pipe, but I do enjoy it. Hello, old piper. Mom, since when are you good in English? But okay, this camo is the camo of Kufut. Inside, there's orange. The reason for the orange is when they are in contact, in conflict, and they call the gunship for air support, then they take off the hats and they turn it around like that, and then they put it on so that the chopper in the sky will know which unit is friendly unit and which is not friendly. So with the chopper sees the orange, they know it is their people. That's why it has orange inside, for the choppers to know where's friendly forces. And that's something interesting. Here's for airstrike, that's why it's orange. Ma, you must greet back. People are greeting you. Hier sal iemand ask you, hoe gaan dit met u? Ma moet jy antwoord. Yeah, so people understand mom's English. Same with pilot jacket. Yes, Chris. Mama, I already told him whose hat it were. It was that hat. And then I want to show you guys something else. But my pipe is finished. I'm going to put, my wife is not here. Mom, Bulmoes Piper, his name is Justin. Bruce, I'm brutal enough. Amanda, chat was brutal enough. His name is Chris. Smoking side, his name is Yusuf. My wife is not here, so I'm going to pack a bottle of my favorite Latakia. Mom, and stand with the first piper. His name is Duncan. He lived in Rhodesia, but is now in Cyprus. Cause they're in freedom. Yeah, I know mom is now clear or got a new surname. Yes, I know. But on YouTube, it still throws out Ina Joubert. So you must remember all these names. I'm going to test her. Thank you, Mom. Me and Chris, from Brutal Enough, we spoke a couple of time ago. How interesting it is that a pipe brings so many people together all over the world. We just come together and enjoy a pipe from USA, Britain, and how people comes together and enjoy a bowl of tobacco and just get to know one another. Chris, I have a master in a million, you know. I gave a lot of trouble as a child growing up. I was never naughty. Never, never, never. Just got a lot of spanking. Thank you, Duncan. And I'm the youngest. Don't tell Amanda. That's sad to hear, Chris. My mother is also a smoker. Um, she smokes cigarettes. I try to give her a pipe, but she doesn't like the pipe. That's true, Dustin. YTPC is an amazing group to be part of. Thank you, Chris. Okay, my friends. Um, to the next topic at hand. Was tomorrow at 8 o'clock? Tomorrow at 8 o'clock I must be at work. Okay. Here is a small metal container. Or call it night. Oh yes. I thought you are talking about morning. Yes, 200 hours. Yes. Um, Now in this metal container, here is a couple metals. Um, no, not the rat pack. It's just an old metal container where I keep my dad's metals in. My friends, Duncan names the name rat pack. Now, rat pack is what we call our MREs. MREs, what you call in the United States, MREs, military food and so on. In South Africa, we call MREs rat packs. Maar onthou om môre daai rolle te kom kry. Let me just greet my master. Bye ma moet 'n lekker aand hê. Dan sien ek maar môre. Geniet dit. Dankie dat maar hier was. Okay, my friends. Let's start with my dad's medals. Yes, Chris, I will ask my master for some photos. Then I will show you guys the photos. My master is very creative. She makes all sorts of birthday cards and all sorts of things. Where with her wedding, she take whiskey bottles, and she put cars in on the bottle with lights, with fairy lights and so on. So my mother is very creative with things like that. Interesting. Ma, you must show some pictures so that I can show my friends. Let me greet my mama again. Thank you, Ma. Have a nice evening. Say hello to Paul. May you all have may you have a lovely evening. Thank you that you were here, Mom. Okay. Uh, Hello, Francisco. I'm glad you are back. You just missed my mom. Let me catch you up real quickly. Francisco, this beret I'm wearing, where my dad's beret, it is a beret of Kufu team where he were part of. Bye, Yusuf, my friend. I'm glad that you were here. Take care. Be safe. Yeah, those bottles look amazing, Mom. I still had mine is standing in my room actually. John, what bullshit are you talking that smoking is bad for you? Do you have any proof of that? You are here amongst pipe smokers all over the world. So if you want to say something like that, you must have proof. Otherwise, get off of this live. Ask any true pipe smoker. They do not inhale their smoke.
You have messages.
You enjoy the flavor of it. So if you want to come talk bullshit here, get off of this live. Thank you very much. Sorry for that, guys. I just had to help this idiot right. Okay, Justin, my friend. Uh, um, Francisco.
You have messages.
This was beret my dad were in Kufut. That were his beret. And this is the hat you wear in Kufut. It has orange at the bottom, so I turn it around when they call for air support, so that the air will know which forces is friendly. So that is the two hats they wear in Kufut. Someone wants to come bullshit here and they do not know what's going on, you know. Okay. Here is his, I think this is 10-year police medal he received. And then here is his 25th year of service. His 25th year of service. Thank you, Mom. I saw my phone is showing the messages. I will show them. Can I ask for permission to show them on YouTube on my channel? Look, Berry, jy ma's 'n poes ook. Fuck off. Jy praat nie so met my ma nie. Kom hier en sê dit voor my. Dan kyk hoe alberg ek jou. People, just help me here. This Luke Berry, he says in Afrikaans, my ma se kant. Can you help him right, please? Thank you, so I really appreciate it. Nee, I can say sorry. Man, I'm so cross. I accept your apology, but man, thank you, Francisco. Man, I'm just going to light this pipe. I accept your apologies, but man, you don't say something like that, especially when my mother is here. Yes, Chris, I think so. I do not like the strangers here. We are a pipe-smoking friendly group, and they make me just angry. Mom, I want to apologize for the idiots here. They are not part of my friends group. None of us know them here, and they are not part of the subs. Sorry for that, Mom. Yes, Francisco, Ina is my mom. She's my mother. And here is my dad's 25-year year of serving metal. Bye, Yusuf, my friend. May you have a blessed evening. May you have a wonderful week. God bless, my friend. Thank you that you were here. That's true, Chris. This strangers that just appear, you know. My friends, I want to apologize that I got mad. I truly want to apologize. Um, no one can use such words against your mother. And if some idiot comes and tells smoking is bad, he truly doesn't know what he's talking about. So I want to apologize for you guys, my friends. That's true, Mom. He doesn't have respect for him, and anyone else. Thank you, Justin. Thank you that you understand. Francesca, that's a good question. Okay, and then I want to show you guys another metal. This metal cost my dad's life. In 1988, where a bomb exploded in his face. We call it the Norix Crux, the metal of bravery. What do you guys in USA call the metal of bravery? Purple heart. That's true, Justin. I think we call the metal of bravery a purple heart or something. Now, this metal is only given by the president. Rian. Ah, and there it is. Because here's two metals above with the one, it means that my dad got three metal of braveries. Mom, here it is. Here is the most important metal that cost his life. This metal, the metal of bravery, only the president gave him. With the two medals above and the star represents he got three medals of bravery. Thank you, Francisco. I really appreciate it. The medal of bravery. In one, thing he did, they were behind enemy lines. I will show photos, yes. He was, during the war, he had the rank of major. But when he came back to South Africa, they didn't recognize his rank as major. They said it is a war rank. And they bring his rank down to sergeant. But during the war, his rank was major. Let me see if I can get a better view. Going to use my flashlight. The three medals above shows that he has three. 1, 2, 3 medals of bravery. There it is. Only the president gets them. You're welcome, on Piper. Now, during one battle, one of his friends were behind enemy lines. And his friend got shot in the chest through the lungs. And my dad went to him and he did direct blood transfusion. So my dad stuck the needle in my dad's arm and then he put the needle in his friend's arm. Direct blood, blood transfusion. My dad tried to stop the bleeding on his chest. When the medics arrived to pick them up, my dad were so low on blood at that time that they were on the point of passing out. So the medic took out the needle from my dad's arm and from his friend's arm. His friend didn't survive. But my dad tried everything, direct blood transfusion to save his friend. His friend was shot through the lungs. And because my dad was that, this happened behind enemy lines. So remember, behind enemy lines, my dad gave him direct blood transfusion. Plezier, Mom. Francisco, I believe you will. But, so, behind enemy lines, he gave direct blood transfusion to his friend, to save his friend. That's one of the reasons why he caught the metal of bravery. That's the person he was. He always looked out for one another. My dad will give everything he had to save one another. That was my dad. You were a pipe smoker. You were a pipe smoker. My dad always stood for a righteousness. He always stood for defending the weak. Always. In his unit, he was the only white guy. Another, a black guy fought with him. Just forget his name. Now, they gave my dad the name Tatakuru. Yes, I do have some of his pipes. I do have some of his pipes. Thank you, Francesco, my friend. The black guy who fought with my dad, his name was Linos. One day, our Linos saw a deer in a tree trying to shoot my dad. And Linos trumped my dad out of the way. And Linos is lying on top of my dad. And Linos shoots the guy. My dad just felt the hot shells falling on his face. So Linos saved his life. On another occasion, my dad saved Linos' life. And Linos wore a hat. And Linos came to my dad and Linos called my dad Tatakuru. Tatakuru means the wise old man. And Linos came to my dad and he took off his hat and he said, Tatakuru, today Tatakuru saved Linos' hat. Take Linos' hat. And my dad kept that hat till he died. Yes, my dad was a big Christian. He was a big Christian. Christianity means the world to him. When he got hurt in 1988, the bomb exploded in his face. This part of his face was blown off. This bomb had phosphor and shrapnel. His upper jaw were broken in 38 places, cracked in 34 places. Under jaw were broken in 34 places. Both his eardrums were burst. Interesting, Chris. Salute to him. And also, and Linus throws car oil on his face to stop the phosphor from burning. The shrapnel went into his mouth and came out of the back of his head. At the back of his head. And they did a 24-hour operation on him just to stop the bleeding. At first, they thought my dad was dead. And in the mortuary, they realized that he's wiggling his toe. So they took him out and they did a 24-hour operation on him to stop the bleeding. And they put him on a Flossie, a small aeroplane from Angola to Pretoria. And on the aeroplane he died. He said it looks like when you look through to a sharp light, through a pipe, That's what he saw, and he saw three beings. But because of the bright light at the back, he couldn't see details of the face. And he said, he don't want to go now, his children is still young. And he fell back in his body. But now he had a lot of pain. There were phosphor on his lungs, he couldn't get oxygen. My dad suffocated at that time. So he came back to life. And everyone didn't think that he will survive. But my dad survived. And after that, he went to study for a medical doctor. His brain recrew. His brain grew back, which is medical impossible. And at that time, my dad questioned like a lot of things. No, at that time, he believed. And God gave him back for a few more years. And I'm thankful for that. Just give me 1 second. I also want to check something. I hear something, but I don't see anything. You're welcome, Justin. And then I want to show you another metal with another story of him. Oh, that metal comes above. Then comes the metal of bravery. The 25 year of service and then the 10 year of service. This one. Here is his metal for Kyokushin. Kyokushin, it's like martial arts. Kyokushin means to break a human body without repair. Here is his Kyokushin metal. And this one is also his Kyokushin 1978, a year before he got dirt. That's his Kyokushin metals. At that time, you were the fifth best martial artist in the world and third in South Africa. Now, in Africa, in Quantabele is a small place in Africa. There were two brothers who fought amongst one another. One wanted a king regime and the other one wanted a president regime. So the security police were there to make sure there's peace and no violence. And at that time, my dad questioned everything in the Bible, like everything he questioned in the Bible. And it was quite dark. And my dad was a perfectionist when it comes to his kicks. He was very strict on his kicks. He got the name Mamba. He was the fastest kicker in the whole southern hemisphere. And my dad entered as a caravan and he did a kick. And he realized, but this kick is wrong by the way his body is moving. And it's all dark, there's no light and so on, there's only light outside where some of the people is making a fire. And he did the kick 2-3 times more and he realized, but the kick is not right. My dad's bed was the third bed on the left. So my dad goes sits on his bed to meditate. And he came to a very deep state of meditation where everything is grey and starts to float around him and so on. And at that moment, my dad said, Bruce Lee, teach me. The same moment my dad said, Bruce Lee, teach me, on his right, there comes a big light on with a cross in the light, with a voice saying, I died for your sins on the cross. Do you choose me or do you choose them? My dad immediately said, No, Jesus, I choose you. At that time, my dad were immediately out of meditation. Now, if you are that deep in meditation and you just open your eyes, you have permanent brain damage. And my dad were immediately out of meditation. God took my dad out of meditation. The moment my dad said, No, Jesus, I choose you. And there were one problem. My dad were blind. He couldn't see anything because of the light. And he feels his way out to go sit in the door. And one of the guys, he thought he's handing him a beer, but he couldn't see the beer. And my dad starts to cry. And the people ask, What's wrong? They called him Yuppie. Yuppie, what's wrong? Why are you crying? And my dad said, I'm just missing home. And my dad starts to pray. He asked forgiveness and he asked God to give his eyesight back. In a few minutes, like 5 minutes plus minus, my dad starts to see again. And he asked the people, Did any one of you put on the big light? Did anyone started the generators with the spotlights? And everyone said, No, you are crazy. You know we cannot put on the lights. You know we cannot switch on the spotlights because then everyone will know they are here or we are here. And that's how my dad got saved. By the light. Do you choose me or do you choose them? And this happened before he got hurt in 1988. Something interesting. And that's why my dad were a big Christian. That's why Christianity means a whole lot to my dad. Christ is King. So some of his experiences I just shared with you guys. Like, man, he questioned everything in the Bible. Everything. An interesting question, Chris. I have a couple of experiences of that type, but I will tell that in a different story, a different time. Hang on, I see it's a new subscriber. Let me to proper create. Lucia Endo, how are you? Thank you, Smoky Snacks. I really appreciate it. No, he saw the light and he saw the cross with a voice saying, Do you choose me or do you choose them? We live by faith, not by sight. And after that, after the bomb exploded in his face, after his experience in Quantabele. He accepted everything in the Bible. He didn't question anything in the Bible. He accepted what there stands. And for him, Christianity was everything. Francisco Maia guide us all. And that were that. I think I'm going to make a video where I show some of my dad's pipes. That old pipe, that one Paul pipe, were actually his pipe as well. That's interesting, Chris. That's interesting. I like stories like that. It's amazing. Ma'am, my mom were all my life. Can I talk in Afrikaans to you? I don't want to say that harsh words in English amongst my friends. Looks, mom, ma'am, um, looks, mom, ma'am, Ina is my mother, and he called my mom the pure amongst my friends while my mom is present in this live video. My friends is all over the world. We are part of the YTPC. It means YouTube Pipe Community. I have friends all over the world, from USA, Europe, all over the world. And me and my friends come together to enjoy a pipe, a tobacco pipe. And while my mother were part of the conversation, Luke came and called my mom the P word. That's what he said. Francesca, what do you mean? Do you know him personally? I do not know this Luke guy or anyone. Francesca, I didn't ban Luke yet because Luke asked for apology. So he asked forgiveness. I forgave him. and I gave him warning. So Jesus taught us to forgive and forget one another. So when someone asks for forgiveness, forgive them and forget it and forget about it. His mother just asked what he said. I think to discipline him or something. So when his mother asked me what happened, then it's my duty to tell her what happened. Neil Luke did ask for forgiveness. I did forgive him, and I hope he learned something from this. Yes, let's move on from Luke. I agree with you, Justin. I think he is, but let's move on from Luke. I think Luke has learned his lesson. So, Miss Luke's mother, I apologize for the behavior, and I know you didn't mean it. I know you teach him better, so I'm going to apologize as well that I talked straight to him, and he asked forgiveness. I did forgive him, and I hope he learned this lesson. I talked to him. I I talked to him in Afrikaans because he he, he, he wrote a message in Afrikaans, and I do apologize for his behavior as well. Sorry for that, miss. I agree, Mama. Masai, my coffee is getting cold here, my man. Thank you, miss. Chris, that can be interesting. That can be interesting. Yes, we can arrange a time, and then we can do something like that. Justin, let me just see the weather here. Um, I can't enter my weather channel, but by the looks of it, it is about 10 Celsius now. Francisco, a Zoom meeting, my friend. A Zoom meeting. I just want to show you outside real quickly. North, west, there's a lot of clouds. So we can expect some rain. It is now 6:30. Yeah, around about 6:30. And it is getting dark real quick. And lots of clouds. Can you hear the wind blowing? I just saw a flashlight there. And this is the South African night sky. Not completely dark yet. We can make it happen, my man. Especially on a weekend, say, um, on say a Friday, oh no, Saturday, 5 o'clock. Then it is this time there with you guys. If it suits you, but we can have a, but we can have a conversation, and then we can discuss the time and and date, and then we call it a date. I'm not 100% sure how to start a Zoom meeting, but if some of you can start the Zoom meeting, I will definitely join. Discord can be a good option. Talking about Discord, tonight at 9 o'clock, 2100 hours, there's going to be a Discord call. I'm planning to join, but because it is 9 o'clock, and tomorrow morning I must get up early again for work, I will probably just smoke a small pipe just to say hello, and then I'm going back, and then I'm going to bed. Justin, it is not actually safe. But then again, during the day it is not safe as well. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter what time, day or night. Um, it can happen anytime. So the dog. So my wife already took the dogs inside. The gate is closed. Um, I can hear pretty good if there's trouble. I have my little knife with me. Um, but I think because of this weather and coldness, that can be actually make it safer. Uh, Mom, CO is Central Origin. That's the time. So um, it is 1 p.m. there. We are 6.5 hours before them. I think Central Europe time. Yeah, Central Colorado time. Francisco, no, I do not have brothers. I actually have two sisters. They are younger than me. And I think I think my sisters gave most of the grey hair to my mother because I wasn't so naughty at all. Most of my mom's grey hair comes from my two sisters. Oh, no, she's smoking. If it is 1 o'clock, if we make the Discord call 1 o'clock, then it is about seven. Then it is about 1900 hours here. That can work. That can work. Hello, Zach, my friend. How are you? I'm glad that you are here. I'm just go quickly to catch up. I told Zach I'm going to show him this. Zach, my friend, this beret, where my dad's beret, he was part of the Kufut. It's like special forces. This is his beret. The hat he wear with the orange inside. If there is guns air support, he turn it around. So that pilots in the sky can know which is friendly forces and what is enemy. So that's why there's orange inside. I'm going to show you the most important metal. The metal that cost his life. With the bomb exploded in his face. The metal of bravery. I think you call it in America a purple heart. There it is. Because of these two metals above and the one here, 1, 2, 3, means he got 3 metals of bravery. And only the president gave this metal, the metal of bravery. So he got 3 metals of bravery. And that my mother is actually here in the is actually here in the video. Her name is Ina. So I shared something with you guys from my dad. Thank you, Zach. And that's what I showed. I talked a little about the Mongolian War and so on, but I just wanted to show you those metal bravery. I think you call it a purple heart. I'm not quite sure. Mom. No. I didn't give you any grey hair. No whatsoever. I wasn't naughty at all. No. I just get a lot of spanking, but I wasn't naughty at all. Smokey, I'm very proud of my dad. Yes, Bruce, I'm very proud of him. Or Smokey Snacks. Um, I'm glad for the time we had together. You were a fantastic person. My mother drove a Mini, a small yellow Mini, and I played with a bow and arrow. And I imagine that I'm in the bush. I love bush and surviving in the bush and so on. So I took the bow and arrow for hunting, and I saw my mother's small mini vehicle. And I imagine it's an animal I can shoot for to cook while I playing in the bush and so on. So I shot my mother's car with a bow and arrow. The arrow stands like this in the tires. Man, I got such a big spanking that day. I was small. I think I was like 7 years old. So my dad said to me it is illegal for young boys to have sharp objects to play with. I made my own arrows with nails. So my dad, he cut off all the sharp arrows points. So he said it cannot puncture anything. And so I went into make another arrows nails and so on. I was about 7 years old. And because I made another arrows with sharp nails in it, I got another spanking. But all four of my mom's car tires were flat the next morning. Man, I caught a beating I still remember till this day. I think it's one arrow for 10 cryers. Man, I caught a spanking that day, man. My behind still hurts till this day. Yeah, that poor old Minnie. So, my mom is in as she were in the Air Force. She's now in one parachute shoot regime in the military. So, Francesca, you want to join military? My mother is still in military. She's in one parachute. So, I played, I'm a parachute trooper, so I jumped off from the roof of the house and I landed on her mini. With the first jump, the one window cracked. Man, my dad saw that and he grabbed me behind the head and he gave me a beating. I won't forget that beating. So I wasn't naughty at all. My mother's poor old Minnie. Yeah. So I didn't give her any grey hair. I stand on the rooftop. That time they use basic static line. So you have a line, you pull um here, and then you hack it on and then you hook it on the aeroplane, and then you jump out like this, and then the cord will pull the aeroplane, and then they will say, stand in the door, go. So I was standing on the rooftop, and I imagine this horse says go, and I go jump straight on my mother's mini. Francisco in school, man, I were a troublemaker. I were a troublemaker. There's no denying that. I were a troublemaker. I didn't miss any fight. If there were a fight, I was there. I enjoyed fighting. So on e- every Monday and every Friday before uh, so I got a beating, and after so I got a beating, and Friday the same. When I did something wrong, I still got a beating during that week. Hmm, that poor car. I got a lot of beatings for that car. Uh, that's that's true, Justin. I got so many beatings. I can't even remember 5% of them. I got a lot of beating at home. Oh, a lot of beating. My one teacher, she gave me English, but she didn't like me at all, and I didn't like her at all. No, no, no. Mom's grey hair come from my sisters. So, um, this English teacher, we didn't see eye to eye. She drove VW, a city golf. And this Friday, I go jack their car up, and I put bricks underneath her car. Her wheels is this away from the ground. So this teacher came. She climbed in her car. She cranked it up, but she's pumping the gas. The wheels is spinning, but the car is moving nowhere. And I put a potato in her car exhaust. So the first pumps, the car doesn't want to start, and then it starts. She pumps the gas, the wheels spinning, and the potato flew out of the exhaust pipe, straight through her classroom window. Um, I climbed on my bicycle, I greeted tot ziens, and I went home. That Monday, when I arrived at home, man, I got a beating. I still don't know who took out the bricks underneath her car. uh, yes, Ludit, I'm from South Africa. Where are you from? Yes, I put a potato in her exhaust pipe. Hello, Jesse, how are you? Let me greet you guys properly. Hello, JC and Claudette, how are you? So, that's some of the naughty stuff I did as a child. And you know what? That teacher's classroom window, that caught the potato through the window because of the car. I had to replace that window after I got a beating. I still had to replace the classroom window. Yeah, Smokey, my dad, I when the school called my dad about that, man, I couldn't sit for a month and a half on my behind. I couldn't sit. I stand. I couldn't sit at all. I got such a big beating. But that didn't stop me. Yes, Francisco, I were arrested. Yes, I were. I were arrested by my dad. Yeah, I were in jail by my dad. Yeah. It were on a Saturday morning. I love milk. Ooh, I love milk. So this Saturday morning, when everyone was sleeping, I went to the kitchen and I opened the fridge door and I took the 2 liters of milk and I put it against my mouth and I started to drink the milk. At that moment, my dad enters the kitchen and he asked me, did I ask permission to get milk? I said no. So my dad said, so you stole the milk? I looked at him and said yes. I was about 5 or 6 years old. Yes, I was arrested. No, I was in jail actually. And I said, and you didn't use a glass, so you can make people ill. At that time, I had sinus. So my dad said, so if you want to behave like a criminal, I will handle you like a criminal. Man, my dad picked me up there, behind the head, on my pants, and he could throw it, and he could throw me in his car. That time we were in the police. So my dad drove to the nearest police station. That has a jail. And my dad threw me inside the jail. And he closed the jail door behind me. My dad and the trial officer go to his office to enjoy a cup of coffee, while I sit in jail because I drink milk out of the bottle. And I sat there and crying, I will never spill milk again. So my dad came to me, he said, did you learn your lesson? I said, yes. He said, will you ever steal again? I tell him, I will never steal again. And even till this day, I didn't even steal a pen or anything from anybody. He put me in jail because of that milk. I stayed there, I think, for a couple of hours or something. I was in jail there, Mom. You remember? House arrest. I was on plenty house arrest. I couldn't go outside of the house, so I my room window at burger bar. So I couldn't go out. So what I did, I unscrewed the burger bar. So I took the burger bar out. So I climbed through the window on my bicycle, and then I went to the streets. Evening quiet, Piper. I'm glad that you are here. And that was the Springbok doing the rugby. I still drink milk today. But now I buy my own milk. I still enjoy milk, but I do not drink milk in my coffee. Mm-mm. Square Piper, I do not understand that language. Sorry, my friend. No, my dad didn't play rugby. My dad did martial arts. He didn't play rugby, but he knows these martial arts. Oh, now let me greet you, my friend. Hello, Quiet Piper. How are you, my friend? My dad, the only sport he did was martial arts. And he lived for martial arts. He totally lived for martial arts. That was his sport. Was everyone smoking? I'm smoking again an English mixer with latakia. My friends, I'm going to finish this pipe and then I'm going to greet you guys and so on. Francisco, my dad, spoke a lot of languages. Yes, my dad supported the cheetahs. Yes, he did. Smoky snacks, I will enjoy a pipe for you then, my friend. Francisco, my dad, spoke a couple of languages. He could speak, write, and read the following languages: Russian, English, of course, Afrikaans, of course, Zulu, Xhosa, Sotho, French, Netherlands, um, he could speak what in Middle East, what do they speak? Uh, he he smokes. He could have speak that. My dad could spoke, write, and read like 9 different languages. Yes, my dad knew Dutch as well. Cheetahs are the best. No, no, no. Sorry, mom. Blauwballen. Hello, Paul, my friend. How are you? Happy Sunday, Paul, my friend. Rajesh from Cheetahs. I like the Cheetah team. The Cheetah team is the Free State rugby team. That sounds like a fantastic mixer, Paul, my friend. Yes, Arabic. My dad could speak, write, and read Arabic as well. He could speak, write, and read like 9 different languages. Um, there's another language. I just forget his name. So I also speak it in in Zimbabwe or Rhodesia. Um, I just forget the language name. No, no, not so. No, I think it starts with a P. Um, Portuguese. This old song he taught me as a child. Um, Tua lecte pote suideis Christos. Tua lecte pote suideis Christos. Alleluia, gloria a Dis. Gloria a Dis, aminament, gloria a Dis. Tua lecte pote suideis Christos. Tua lecte pote suideis Christos. It means I'm so glad I belong to Jesus. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. I'm so glad I belong to Jesus. Portuguese. He spoke Portuguese as well. Wrote and read. My dad was part of the Secret Service, and that's why he could spoke and read and write a lot of different languages. I'm glad. May you have a lot of blessings, Paul, my friend. Sorry for the prayer month. May you have a lot of blessings coming to you, my friend. Um, Goodbye, my friend Old Piper. Thank you that you were here. Sorry, I really appreciate it. Yes, I'm planning to join the Discord a bit later today. I'm not going to stay long, but I'm planning to try. Thank you that you were here. I really appreciate it, my friend. Let's read the comments again. Uh, that's great news, Yusuf. I'm so glad he's okay. We'll still keep him. We'll still keep him in prayer. I do understand, Paul. My child receives up from now on. Francisco, I'm going to answer that question. Uh, Francisco, my mother and my dad got engaged in church while the priest is spreading his hand to give a blessing. My dad took my mother's hand and put a ring on her finger. And when my mother wants to say something, my dad gave her a kiss to be quiet because he's under prayer. And the first time my dad met my mother's dad, my dad said, "I'm going to marry I'm going to marry your daughter. Do you have a problem with that?" And that's how my dad and my mother got engaged. Je sê hoekom sukkel jy met Discord? Yes, Paul. I got a haircut. My wife cut my hair yesterday. Justin Boomer, Discord is a group Jacques started where people come together and talk almost like Signal. But there's a lot of people on Discord, and then tonight at 9 o'clock I have a video call there and so on. Thank you, Paul. Yes, Justin can join Discord as well. Thank you, Chris, my friend. I really appreciate that you were here. Enjoy movie night with your lady. May you have a blessed evening. May you have a wonderful week. God bless my friend and stay safe. Thank you that you were here. I really appreciate it. My friends, I am also going to greet now. Um, okay, my friends, I'm also going to greet now. It's getting real dark here. I don't want to be outside while it is this dark. So I want to go inside. It's getting cold here. So I'm going to greet you guys now. May you all have a lovely Sunday evening or Sunday day where you are. May you all have a blessed week. May God keep you all safe and protect you all. Thank you, said you. Thank you for everyone who were here. I really appreciate it. May you all have a blessed week. And with that, my friends, I greet you all. Tot ziens. Thank you. Thank you, Justin, my friend. You too. I'm glad that's what you needed for. Talk to you soon, Justin. You're welcome, Justin. Oh, Duncan, you're welcome, my friend. Good night, everyone. See you again.